Good afternoon, everyone. I call to order today the second meeting of the House State Government Committee. Would you please rise and join me this afternoon for a pledge of allegiance to our flag at this time? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Madam Secretary, please call the roll at this time.
Representative Decker, Representative Donworth,
Here.
Representative Gentry,
Here.
Representative Griffey,
Present.
Representative Hancock,
Here.
Representative Hodgson, Representative Huff, Representative Imes,
Present.
Representative Johnson,
Here.
Representative Lehman,
Here.
Representative Lewis,
Here.
Representative Maddox,
Here.
Representative Proctor,
Present.
Representative Tate,
Here.
Representative Thompson, Representative Tipton,
Here.
Representative Williams, Representative Witten,
Here.
Vice Chair Raymer,
Here.
Chair Hale.
Present. We do have a quorum today, and we are constituted to do business in this committee. First, as I always ask, please silence your cell phones, and so we won't have any distractions. Does anyone have any guests today that they would like to recognize?
Mr. Chair.
Wait a minute, we was right over here. Representative Tipton, go ahead.
It doesn't matter, but I want to introduce my intern for the session. Clara, stand up. It's Clara Heberling. She's a sophomore at the University of Louisville, majoring in political science and Spanish, and she's learning a lot. She didn't know there were so many issues to talk about in Frankfurt, but please make her feel welcome. Glad to have her this session.
Representative Hancock.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I actually have two special guests here today. First, I'd like to introduce my intern, Dejana Smith. She's a graduating senior at Kentucky State University. She's double majoring in criminal justice and business administration on a pre-law track. After she graduates, she wants to go to law school with the goal of becoming a criminal defense attorney and establishing a nonprofit organization focused on reducing recidivism. And then I have Ethan Branscombe here, who is going to join me in a meeting after we finish this committee meeting, and he's here to advocate for a bill he's been working on since 2019. So, welcome.
Representative Gentry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have my intern here as well, Miss Harper Hall from University of Louisville, and she's going through political science. And I don't remember you were a dual major, weren't you? Okay, all right. And eventually is going to go to law school as well and work in the environmental area, which I think there's going to be a huge need for that as you move forward. So please make her feel welcome.
Welcome to all of our guests today. We hope you enjoy our meeting. The first and the only item on our agenda today is House Bill 66, which is sponsored by Representative Hodgson. Representative Hodgson, please at this time introduce yourself for the record, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. John Hodgson, District 36.
We do have a committee substitute to House Bill 66. Is there a motion on the proposed committee substitute? Motion is made by Representative Hancock, seconded by Representative Johnson. All in favor of the committee substitute, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The committee substitute is now adopted and before us. So Representative Hodgson, you may proceed with House Bill 66 as amended by the committee substitute.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As we discussed last time I was in here, this bill does four things, and it surrounds the need and the use of video meetings for boards and commissions and public agencies in the Commonwealth. The committee sub that you'll see before you does four main things. The first is it requires boards and agencies to put the names of their members, the date their term started, the date their term expires, and a method of contacting them. So as we increasingly have more of this electronic communication, we've got to have a way for the citizenry to get in touch with voting board members and get their points heard. So right now that That happens in some places. It's not always, and that's best practice, but we want to codify that. The second thing is many of the hundreds of boards that we have are conducting routine business. They have meetings that are informational. They have informations that are advisory. They're not making policy. They're not making taxation. And this bill explicitly says it's okay to conduct your business 100% electronically by a video conference in those routine cases to avoid the travel expense to the taxpayers of the Commonwealth, and also allow board members from across the state to participate via video. But there are committees that address very important matters that affect law, that affect taxation, that affect regulation, that award grants of large sums of money. And I think it's very important to preserve the process of public access to those meetings, allow people to come in and make eyeball contact with the voting members, to have testimony, to have debate and discussion. So for those specific type of boards and type of board meetings, this bill would require that whilst a few members could participate remotely due to illness or weather, what have you, a quorum of living human beings would have to be in the meeting room to conduct that business. And the fourth leg of this stool is that it would require the boards to develop their own procedures for deciding exactly how to implement that and make sure that they have an unbiased method for selecting or granting members the ability to dial in remotely with the video conference. So they can the people on video could vote remotely, they can participate, but you still have to have a quorum of living human beings in the room where the meeting is conducted. So that's the crux of the bill. There's some smaller data.
Motion on bill.
Second.
We do have a motion on the bill, and there is a second. We do have a couple of questions, but Representative Hodgson, I want to just ask the first one. So let me make sure I understand this. The meetings still can be conducted with individuals that are in other locations and are videoing in.
Yes,
But there has to be a quorum present at the place where the meeting is at, correct?
That's correct, sir.
Okay, so, and then one other thing, do these board members that attend these meetings, are they compensated for their attendance at those meetings?
In the state board system, we have about 66 boards that have compensation for your attendance. Most of them have expenses only, travel expenses and what have you, but there are 66 that have some form of a salary or per diem associated with them. And that would remain the same. For instance, some of the work, let's say, parole board or something, there's a great amount of work in that. That's a compensated position. So whether you were in person or teleconferencing, you'd be compensated for your time. What you wouldn't get compensated for is travel expenses, mileage and meals and hotels. So that does save the taxpayers some money.
Representative Gentry, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just very briefly, I think I know the answer, but I just want to get clarification. Does this affect legislative committee meetings in any way?
It does not. This is for agencies.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Representative Donworth, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First of all, I think this is really great that it does codify that people can't get paid for travel expenses if they're not traveling. I think that's a really great thing. My question, I used to manage I managed one public board meeting at the local level and was involved with several others. Does this include local public boards, or is this specific for state boards and commissions?
Yes, there's a definition in the first paragraph of what is a public agency, and so that would be any agency with a board or commission of appointed or elected members. So it could be your library board, your something like that.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Any other discussion? Seeing no further discussion, Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll on House Bill 66 as amended by the committee substitute, please?
Representative Decker,
Yes.
Representative Donworth,
I'm going to pass for now, if I may, please.
Representative Gentry,
I'm a yes for now. Yeah, thanks.
Representative Griffey,
Yes.
Representative Hancock,
Yes.
Representative Hodgson,
Yes.
Representative Huff, Representative Imes,
Yes.
Representative Johnson,
Yes.
Representative Lehman,
Yes.
Representative Lewis, Representative Maddox,
Yes.
Representative Proctor,
Yes.
Representative Raymer,
Yes.
Representative Tate, Representative Thompson, Representative Tipton,
Yes.
Representative Williams,
Yes.
Representative Witten,
Yes.
Representative Hale.
Yes. House Bill 66, as amended by the committee substitute, passes favorably with 17 yes votes and 1 pass vote. Should do the same on the House floor. There is a title amendment. Is there a motion for the title amendment? There is a motion by Representative Tipton on the title amendment, second by Representative Imes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The title amendment is adopted. Thank you, Representative Hodgson.
Thank you,
Members,
Mr.
thank
Chair.
you very much. 9 minutes and 41 seconds.